I can 100% say that without the mentors that I had in my life, I would not be anywhere near the level of success that I'm at today. What's up guys, it's your boy Jordan, back with another video, and in this video I want to talk about one of the keys to my growth and success so far as an entrepreneur. I want to talk to you guys about having good mentors. I'm going to share with you the backstory behind how I met some of my mentors, how you guys can go out there and get your own mentors, as well as what I see to be the main benefits of having a mentor and how it's sort of helped me. If you're just getting started in your business, or you've even seen a little bit of growth, but you're going down this journey 100% on your own route without having someone to provide you some guidance or insight, you're still gonna have the chance to be successful, but it's going to help you out significantly if you can get some help along the way. So that's kind of what I want to talk about and share my experiences with you guys. If you like the quality of this content, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. Also, down in the description, you can find the links to my social media and my Facebook group. Inside of the Facebook group, there's over 8,000 entrepreneurs that you can network and connect with. And also, that's one of the things we're going to be talking about in this video. So definitely click that and join down below. But enough of that. I know you guys are ready for this content, so let's get to it. So a little bit of backstory about me. Maybe if you guys saw some of my other videos, you would know this, but I just want to do like a brief overview for those who haven't got a chance to know about me. So I actually grew up in a relatively small city with not too many entrepreneurs or people that were like hustling and kind of grinding to get to that level. As a matter of fact, the majority of my friends and like associates growing up didn't have that sort of same mindset, and even their families and parents, a lot of the families that I knew were, you know, working just regular jobs, like doing trades, like being plumbers or contractors or whatever. There wasn't too many entrepreneurs around me growing up, is what I'm trying to say. So for me to have learned about this stuff and gained any interest in it, it sort of all came from the internet and going on YouTube, seeing people that are successful, going on Instagram and Facebook and seeing these various people that are making money doing what they want to do on their own terms. And to me, even at the age of 12, 13, that was incredibly appealing to me, and I never wanted to work a job after I sort of saw that stuff happening. The one thing though that I was always missing, maybe from ages like 12 to 15, was somebody that was real, that I could actually talk to and get advice about all of this stuff. Prior to that, all of the knowledge and insights that I gained came from reading books and just studying YouTube videos. And while I believe that is amazing and that's what I attribute 90% of my success to, I do not think it would have been possible to push past the point that I was at around age 15, 16 if I didn't have this event happen to me. So when I was 15, I was with one of my friends and we had seen on Facebook that there was a book signing event for one of my favorite entrepreneurs. His name is Damon John. You guys probably seen him on Shark Tank or whatever. Really successful guy, and he's also like black, and I just saw that level of success, and that's somebody that I always looked up to. So it was in my city as well, and there isn't too many entrepreneur events. So I told my friend, dude, I don't care what you got going on, we have to go to this. So we put everything away for that day and we just decided to go. Going to that event changed my life, and I am endlessly grateful that I decided to do so. So what happened at that event was basically, you know, it's a book signing. So Damon's there to just, you know, do a little speech and hype people up and get people to buy his book so he can sign it. It's a money-making event. It's a marketing event. And I necessarily, I was there to meet Damon, but I also in the back of my mind knew that if people are going to this event, the people that are going to be there are going to be entrepreneurs, so I could go here and use it as a networking opportunity, and that's exactly what it ended up being. So 15-year-old Jordan was a lot more shy than this 20-year-old Jordan is, but even still, I went there with the intention to meet and connect with other people. So we ended up showing up super late, and we actually got stuck in the back of the line, but right there in the back of the line with us was somebody who I saw, and this guy, he was wearing a suit and he just looked real professional. And me and my friend were talking, and I was like, man, you know, we should talk to this guy. We should connect with him, see where he's coming from. And that ended up, you know, being one of the best decisions I could have made, because this guy was really ended up being interested in my story and what I was working on. And I was able to take his contact information, and we sort of just kind of fizzled out after that. But I introduced myself, and that was that. So a couple months went by, and after that, I contacted this guy again, and I just wanted to talk to him and get to know a little bit more about him. And from that point forward, like, we became good friends, because he saw how passionate I was about entrepreneurship. And by the way, he was older than me by like 5-6 years, and he was significantly more successful. He was in the position that I wanted to be in, and it's somebody that I still aspire to be like. But I'm not gonna put his name out there, but once we started talking and became friends, like, he wanted to help me, and he did start to help me. And like I said, it sort of changed my entire life. So like from 12 to 16, I was starting businesses. I would say even 12 to like 18, I was starting my own ventures and failing and failing and failing. And it was good because I was learning from all my failures, but I didn't have somebody to tell me, you shouldn't do this, you should do this. But when I met this guy, he sort of gave me a path to follow. So when I was 19 and I was in college and I had no business going, I reached out to him and I said, man, I need your help. I want to be doing this. I want to be making money, but I just don't know what to do. So he actually gave me one of his business ideas that he was too busy to pursue. And I took it and I ran with it. And that thing changed my entire life. I made no money off of it, but it taught me about internet marketing, paid traffic, and also how you can leverage other people's skills to make your own money. And I'm not going to go too in depth with what that business was. You can watch my video on my past business failures if you want to see that. But basically, what I'm trying to get at here is that just one conversation with this random person opened up a million opportunities for me. And this is somebody that still gives me advice nearly every day up until this point, and it's somebody that I will continue to look up to for the rest of my life. So what was the importance of sharing that story? Firstly, because I think it's a good story, and second, because you guys have to understand that if you can have somebody in your life that is caring about where you want to get to, and also somebody that is in the position that you want to be in, is going to accelerate your success tenfold. And now I sort of want to talk to you guys about the topic of this video. How can you go out there and get your own mentor? How can you find somebody that is passionate about what you're doing, and also somebody that is successful enough to be giving you advice? And I have a few ways that have worked for me, because while this guy helped me out a lot, in the past year I have added many more mentors to my list, and I'm still meeting and connecting with successful people nearly every single day. So I feel like I'm starting to become good at this. So let's share what I found over the past couple years. The first way that I would suggest you to go out and find a mentor is by doing exactly what I did, and look around your area to see if you can find some entrepreneur or networking events. Look, a lot of the people going to these events aren't going to be successful, and that's okay. You should still go, and you should still be very vocal about who you are and what you're trying to do, and you would be surprised on who you may potentially run into, who you may be able to connect with, and ultimately who you may find as your mentor. So that's the first thing that I would suggest to you, is don't be afraid to go to these events. Even if you've not even generated $1 in your business, that doesn't matter. People don't care about that. People care about your passion and what you really are focused on in life, and people will realize that and want to help you based off of that. The second way, which I think is more practical to a lot of you guys, is by leveraging these communities that are available on Facebook, and I would say on Instagram as well, but more so on Facebook. And by communities, I mean groups. Facebook groups are, and I made a video about this, it's like called How Facebook Groups Help Me Build a Six-Figure Store or something like that. Facebook groups have been the, I would say, like trivial point in building my business, because with a Facebook group, you're going to constantly see people posting about the topic that you're interested in. You're going to see even successful people posting in that group as well. And if you're in that group consistently providing value and giving back to the community, you're going to get that value back in return. And that's exactly what I did. So in the Ecom Empires group, and I'm not going to go too in depth in this, like I said, I already made a video, but in the Ecom Empires group, that's sort of where I got my start with everything. And what I would do was I would just study what people are doing. I would see the methods people are following. I would see the strategies they were teaching, and I would implement it and apply it in my own business. And with everything that I learned, I would try to give back, and I would try to share and do the same thing that these other guys were doing, because I realized how helpful it was to me in my business journey. So that would be my second piece of advice to you, is to leverage Facebook groups and add value to them. Don't just join like, I'm looking for a mentor, someone mentor me. Nobody is going to mentor you if you post like that. I promise you. Nobody's even going to be remotely interested. What you give to the world and these communities is what you get back in return. So value up front, value will come back to you. So that's the second piece of advice that I would give. The last method that I would share to getting mentors, and this isn't applicable for everybody, but this is best for some of you out there. And if I were to have restarted my ecom business, like let's say tomorrow I had to just start from scratch, this is probably what I would have started with. So if you have a budget to work with, I would highly suggest paying for a mentor. Now let me tell you why. Firstly, the people that are typically charging for mentorship are people who have done it. They have built the business that you want to build maybe multiple times over. They have helped other people do it. And once you give them your money, they're a little more inclined to, give you value and insight up front. Like I said, you give value, you get value. You can do that on a free sense. You can give advice and you'll get advice back. You can also do it in a monetary sense as well. If you give somebody $10,000 for a couple months of consulting, they're going to give you a lot of their time. They're going to give you a lot of effort, and they're going to be really passionate about getting you to succeed. So the next thing you may be asking is like, how can I find people that are worth paying, who are good people to pay, etc. Recently, in the past like 6 to 8 months, I have been getting messages nearly every single day. People ask me, hey Jordan, can you mentor me? Hey Jordan, can you work with me one-on-one? And up until April or May, I was working with nearly everybody. I would take every single offer that I could for consulting, and I really was just passionate about doing that, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I still enjoy it nowadays. But the thing about consulting, for me personally, is it takes up so much time, and I'm not available to work with all of you guys individually, and I'm sure you can understand that. So I've created a solution that I think is best for all of you out there. Like I said, in the past year, I've been able to connect with some insanely amazing people that really know their stuff. I'm talking like 8-figure entrepreneurs that do e-com, that are successful, and that are really open with what they do and willing to help other people succeed. So in the past couple of days, I've sort of been reaching out to them, trying to find a solution to this problem that I'm having with consulting, and this is the solution that I created. I have actually assembled a team of 7-figure and 8-figure e-com entrepreneurs. And what I'm doing now is I'm taking you guys who reach out to me and want to work with me one-on-one, and I'm connecting you directly with my connections in this e-commerce space. And this is good for everybody, right? Because you guys are out there, you're trying to build your business, maybe you're struggling, and you want that one-on-one support, but you want to get it from an expert who you trust and you can help you get results. And also, these guys have built successful businesses, but they also want to give back and they want to help people generate results. And me, I have a lot of people messaging me every single day to do this, so I can be the middleman and I can connect these two dots together. So the third option, like I said, would be to pay for a mentor. And like I said, I've created a solution for you guys. So if you check down below in the description, there is a contact form. It's free. You don't have to pay any money. Just fill out the contact form, put your name and the information down, and I will actually have one of my guys later this week give you a call, talk to you a little bit about this service, and we'll see if you're a good fit for it. I have about like 5 coaches on the team right now, so we can take a good amount of people, but just know that we're pretty selective on who we're gonna let in. So I just wanted to drop that on you guys. I thought it was a pretty unique solution because so many people ask me for a one-on-one mentorship, and I think that this is going to work out great. So check that out down below and fill out the form, and I'll have somebody reach out to you. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything. Like I said, guys, mentors have changed my life drastically. I share with you guys how I met my first mentor. I've said this to my mom and my other close friends. If I didn't meet him, I really don't think I would be in the position I'm at today. I still think I would eventually have gone on to make a business work and find results in it, but having him behind me really accelerated my results. And even nowadays, now that I've made a fair amount of money with my first e-com business, I still have so much more to accomplish. And there's people in this e-com space that I look up to very closely and kind of work with directly now for mentorship. So just know that whatever position you're in, there's going to be somebody a little bit more successful than you. And if you're able to reach out to that person, provide value to them, and connect with them, they can help you get to that level that they're at and potentially beyond. And that's kind of what we do. We just keep leveraging other people and growing as entrepreneurs. And I don't say that as a bad thing, like, oh, we're leveraging people and we're just using them to get more successful. No, obviously not. You're leveraging other people in the sense of you're providing value to them with your knowledge, and they provide you value back with their knowledge, and you go from there. So look at it that way. Don't look at it as a negative thing, and you'll see some results come in by implementing this stuff. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. The next video is going to be about Shopify, Facebook ads, all that stuff. I know you guys like that stuff, so don't worry, I got you. I actually have something really sick coming. I think it'll be the next video. I'm interviewing one of my friends. His name is Sean. Dude crushes it. He actually made over 100K in one day with Shopify, and we're gonna talk about his store, his brand, and the whole process behind that. So stay tuned for that content. I will see you all then. Peace.